Ever wondered what it takes to become a self-made millionaire? Today, we're diving into the top lessons from someone who did exactly that. And who better to guide us than Gary Vaynerchuk, the man who turned his passion for wine, his understanding of the internet, and his relentless work ethic into a multi-million-dollar empire. We're breaking down Gary V's blueprint for success, unpacking the strategies, the mindsets, and the sheer willpower it takes to win in business and in life. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, alright? There's no shortcut to success. You wanna build something real, something that lasts, you gotta be ready to put in the work. And I'm not talking about your average 9-to-5 grind. I'm talking about that deep, relentless hustle. The kind of work ethic that has you waking up before the alarm clock even thinks about going off. Gary V, he lives this, man. He's built his entire empire on outworking the competition. He's always on, always grinding, always pushing. Why? Because he understands that success doesn't wait for anyone. It doesn't care about your excuses or your tired blood. It rewards those who are willing to put in the time, the sweat, the freaking tears. The truth is, most people aren't willing to do what it takes. They'd rather hit the snooze button, scroll through social media, and dream about success instead of actually chasing it. But you're different. You're here because you want more. So, get your mind right, get your body ready, and let's get to work. Let's talk about time for a second. You know, that thing that seems to slip away faster the older you get? Yeah, that's a real bitch. But here's the thing, time is the great equalizer. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. It's what you do with those hours that separates the dreamers from the doers. Gary V, he's obsessed with time management. He understands that every minute wasted is a minute you can't get back. And trust me, when you're building an empire, every minute counts. So, how do you master this whole time management thing? First off, you've got to get crystal clear on your priorities. What are the most important tasks that will move the needle in your life, in your business? Identify those and attack them like your life depends on it. Next up, ditch the distractions. Seriously, those notifications, those endless social media scrolls, they're killing your productivity. Create a distraction-free environment where you can focus on the task at hand. Remember, time is your most valuable asset. Invest it wisely in yourself, in your goals, in your future. Look, I'm gonna tell you something that might sound kinda harsh, but it's the truth. Nobody makes it alone. You need people, you need connections, you need a network. Gary V, he's a master networker. He understands the power of relationships, of building genuine connections with people. And it's not about being fake or using people, alright? It's about providing value, about helping others, about building real, authentic relationships. So, how do you build a network that's actually valuable? First off, get out there and meet people. Attend industry events, conferences, workshops, connect with people online, engage in conversations, provide value. And here's the thing, networking isn't just about meeting new people. It's about nurturing the relationships you already have. Stay in touch with your contacts, offer support, celebrate their wins. Remember, your network is your net worth. The stronger your relationships, the more opportunities will come your way. Chapter 4. Become a learning machine. The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is evolving at lightning speed. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. So, what's the key to staying ahead of the curve? Continuous learning, baby. You gotta be a sponge, constantly absorbing new information, new skills, new perspectives. Gary V, he's a learning machine. He's always reading, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, you name it. He understands that the moment you stop learning is the moment you start falling behind. So how do you become a learning machine? First off, cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges, view setbacks as opportunities for growth, and never stop being curious. Remember, the more you learn, the more valuable you become. So make learning a non-negotiable part of your routine. Chapter 5. Embrace the risk. Look, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If you're not taking risks, you're not really living, you're just existing, and that's not what we're here to do, right? We're here to make a dent in the universe, to leave our mark, to achieve greatness. And that requires stepping outside of your comfort zone, embracing the unknown, and taking some calculated risks. Gary V, he's a master risk taker. He's not afraid to bet on himself, to go against the grain, to try new things. And yeah, he's failed along the way, but he's also achieved massive success because he's willing to put it all on the line. Now, I'm not saying you should go out there and make reckless decisions. You gotta be strategic, you gotta do your research, you gotta have a plan. So what are you waiting for? Take that leap of faith, bet on yourself, and embrace the unknown. Chapter 6. Set your goals and crush them. Let me ask you something. What do you really want out of life? What are your dreams, your aspirations, your big, hairy, audacious goals? If you don't have a clear answer to that question, you're basically just drifting through life without a rudder. Gary Vee, he's all about setting goals. He understands that if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. And that's not a recipe for success, that's a recipe for mediocrity. So, how do you set goals that will actually get you where you want to be? First off, be specific. Don't just say, I want to be successful. What does success look like to you? Define it, quantify it, make it tangible. Next, make your goals actionable. Break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Remember, goals are just dreams with deadlines. So, set your goals high, crush them with relentless pursuit, and watch your life transform. Chapter 7. Failure is just a stepping stone. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. You're gonna fail. It's inevitable. It's part of the journey. The key is to not let failure define you. Don't let it break you. Use it as fuel to come back stronger, smarter, more determined. Gary Vee, he's no stranger to failure. He's had his fair share of setbacks, of disappointments, of moments where he wanted to throw in the towel. But he never did. He dusted himself off, learned from his mistakes, and came back swinging harder. So how do you develop that kind of resilience? First off, change your perspective on failure. View it as a learning opportunity, as feedback, as a chance to course correct. And here's the most important thing. Never, ever, ever give up on yourself. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. Let's talk about money, baby. It's a topic that makes a lot of people uncomfortable, but the truth is, financial literacy is crucial for success in any aspect of life. Gary Vee, he's a big advocate for financial education. He understands that if you don't understand how money works, you're going to have a hard time building wealth and achieving your financial goals. So, how do you become financially literate? First off, educate yourself. Read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses. There are tons of resources available to help you understand the basics of personal finance, investing, and wealth building. Next, get your financial house in order. Create a budget, track your spending, and start saving. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, it's important to develop good financial habits. Remember, financial literacy is not just about making money, it's about having control over your money and your life. So, invest in your financial education and watch your financial future transform. Look, I'm going to tell you something that might sound a little cheesy, but it's true. Passion is everything. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, it's going to show. You're not going to be as good, you're not going to work as hard, and you're definitely not going to enjoy the journey. Gary Vee, he's all about passion. He's passionate about business, about marketing, about helping others, about life itself. And that passion is contagious. It's what draws people to him. It's what makes him so successful. So how do you find your passion? It's not always easy, but it's worth the effort. Start by exploring your interests. What are you naturally drawn to? What do you enjoy learning about? What gets you fired up? Next, experiment. Try different things. Step outside of your comfort zone and see what sparks your interest. Remember, life is too short to be stuck in a job you hate. Find your passion, pursue it with everything you've got, and watch your life transform. Look, I'm going to tell you something that might sound a little counterintuitive, but it's true. The more you give, the more you receive. It's the law of reciprocity, baby. Gary Vee, he's a big believer in giving back. He's constantly giving his time, his energy, his resources to help others. And it's not because he has to, it's because he wants to. He understands that success is not just about accumulating wealth, it's about making a positive impact on the world. So how can you give back? It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Start by volunteering your time to a cause you care about. Donate to a charity that resonates with you. Mentor someone who's just starting out. Remember, giving back is not just about making a difference in the lives of others, it's about enriching your own life. So find ways to give back, to lift others up, and watch your own life transform in the process. So there you have it, the top lessons from a self-made millionaire who built his empire on hustle, heart, and a whole lot of hard work. Gary Vee's journey is proof that success is attainable for anyone who's willing to put in the effort, to embrace the grind, and to never give up on their dreams. Which of these lessons will you start applying today? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights and inspiration on your journey to success. Keep hustling.